Pittsburgh, with a chance to claim a fifth Northeast Conference (NEC) title and an automatic bid to the Football Subdivision Championship (FCS) playoffs, Duquesne fell just short by a score of 28-27 to visiting Central Connecticut State in a back-and-forth affair on Saturday afternoon at Rooney Field. The Dukes suffer their first NEC loss of the season, moving to 7-3 overall and 4-1 in conference play, while the Blue Devils win their seventh straight contest to improve to 7-3 on the year and 5-0 in league action. With the win, Ccsu secures at least a share of the NEC crown as well as the conference's bid to the postseason. After falling behind 14-0 in the first half, Duquesne gained the momentum and responded with 27 straight points, building a 13-point advantage into the fourth quarter. However, the Blue Devils would answer with a pair of scores to regain the lead at 28-27 with just over 2 minutes remaining in the contest. Following a touchback, the Dukes used 11 plays to march 74 yards to the Ccsu 1-yard line. With 5 seconds to play and a chance to take the lead, an 18-yard field goal attempt went wide left as the Blue Devils held on for the triumph. Nehari Crawford, Fort Pierce, Florida. Fort Pierce Central finished with a career-high 10 catches for 167 yards and a pair of touchdowns, while A.J. Hines, Wilson, and C. Fike added 25 carries for 126 yards and 2 scores for Duquesne. Crawford, who now has 13 receiving touchdowns on the year to go with 5 100-yard receiving performances, is the first Dukes player to catch at least 10 passes in a game since Chris King tallied 12 receptions against William and Mary in 2015. Hines, coming off a 253-yard showing last week, recorded his 12th career 100-yard rushing game on Saturday. He now has 10 rushing touchdowns on the season, as well. The Duquesne defense came up with 3 turnovers in the game, which led to 14 Dukes points unforced fumbles by seniors Andy Strutman, Westerville, Ohio, Westerville North, and Nathan Stone, Scottdale, Pennsylvania. Greensburg's Central Catholic. Facing a 14-0 deficit, Tommy Stewart, Baltimore, Maryland. Calvert Hall, Boise State, found Crawford on a 22-yard touchdown strike to cut the Blue Devils' lead in half in the second quarter. Early in the third period, Stone forced a Ccsu fumble which was picked up by Carter Henderson, Murraysville, Pennsylvania. Franklin Regional, Penn State, and returned 14 yards to the Blue Devils' 7-yard line. On the next play, Hines trotted into the end zone to even the score at 14-14. On the Dukes' first drive of the fourth quarter, Stewart would connect with Crawford once again, this time on a 21-yard touchdown pass to give Duquesne its first lead of the day at 20-14 after the extra point attempt failed. On the next Blue Devil march, Strutman forced a fumble which was recovered by Stone at the Dukes' 44-yard line. 2 plays later, Hines broke loose for a 45-yard touchdown run, extending the Duquesne advantage to 27-14. Ccsu did not quit, as quarterback Jake Dalagallo led 2 fourth-quarter scoring drives, resulting in his own 16-yard rushing touchdown and an 18-yard passing score to Cameron Nash, which proved to be the game winner for the Blue Devils. Ccsu outgained the Dukes 462-430 in the game, despite the Dukes owning a 198-186 advantage in rushing yards. Stewart completed 16 of 25 pass attempts for 232 yards with a pair of touchdowns. Henderson paced Duquesne with 9 tackles including 8 solo stops in the fumble recovery. The Dukes capped the 2017 season with a road contest at Bryant next Saturday, November 18 at noon Eastern Time.